Welcome back, everybody. Well, it's a rainy, miserable, cold day outside, so it's like what little bit we do is going to be in the workshop here. And a number of you have asked, how long does it take to make a spoon? Well, the question, or the answer, I guess, uh, is you can make a greenwood spoon in just a few minutes. You really can. And even this is like well seasoned wood right here. I mean, it was destined for the firewood pile, I should say, and fire pit and everything. And I like to take them out and resurrect them. And sometimes I have to deal with, you know, bug holes and stuff like that. But I just find it to be relaxing and everything. Of course, you get wood like this. A lot of times there'll be a lot of moisture content in it, but you just let it sit for a few hours or a day, and it's ready to go again. And sometimes a couple of days if it's really punky. And you've heard the word spalted. That's that black lines that kind of snake through wood, and it's bacteria and everything. And even this hole here, it's caused by bug, a long ago bug. I mean, this particular piece of wood, it came down. It was like a maple tree that sat across the way down there, and I don't know, it's probably 70 years old, I guess. And storm came up last summer, knocked it down, and I got some of the wood. So, in a roundabout sort of way, this particular spoon could be 80 years old. I don't know, but how long does it take? Seriously, just a bit. You could, but I spent like 40 years in uniform. Work for the United States government, and I don't mind telling you that to me this is, an unhurried, relaxing sort of thing, and I'll work on a little bit, then I'll head out into the garden and the food forest, or whatever you want to call it, and do work out there. Then I'll break out the chainsaw and do this or that. And when the weather cooperates, it gets cold enough, we'll go camping and stuff and whatnot. Of course, we got bird bath Wednesday, and that is nothing more than a bird bath. I put like a little board pole stuck right behind it, and we put various bird feed and peanuts and all that kind of stuff, and then a pole in the front that holds a trail cam, a Wi-Fi trail cam, and that's what produces that. And then I have another trail cam that I'm thinking about setting up something similar to that. But something like this, making spoons, is just relax. Just do your thing. There is no speed element to it, and you work as much as you want to, or as little as you want to. And when you encounter bug holes and what like that, modify your design. And just, I mean, this one here was destined to have an oval front, but there was a lot of big holes, and still one more right here, which is not a big problem. But sometimes, like I said, I work on a given spoon for a couple days, just and then somebody, a lot of people ask, what do I do with them? Well, as crazy as it sounds, and I've been doing this for a long time now. Of course, now that I retired, not this past November before that, November 22, I spent a lot more time doing things that don't really mean anything to anybody except for me. And I just enjoy myself. And you'd probably say, well, there's got to be hundreds of spoons. And there have been hundreds of spoons done. And I'll make a spoon, and if it really looks good, I'm really happy with it, I'll throw it over in a box here beside me. And I mean, these are some of the ones that I really liked. And some of these still need to dry up some so I can finish the bowl. But other ones, I just give them a toss out in the garden and just let them slowly erode away. And just I mean, 90% of what I do is seasoned wood from the fire pit, and so it's not really much of a greenwood thing. We're using our little hook knife here, and until you can figure out how deep that hole is, I would recommend not going crazy with your hook knife and just slowly shaving all things, because eventually that cavern will open up, and we'll have to do the glue and sawdust trick. And when you're using seasoned wood like this, you want to make sure that everything is sharp. But every second day I sharpen everything, the hooks and the detail knives and your sloids. Keep them sharp, and believe it or not, it makes it a lot easier, and it's actually safer for you. If you get a dull knife and you're trying to force your way into wood and slip, and of course, get your technique down. You kind of use your thumb as a guide, but you sit there and do stuff like this, you're going to get hurt. So kind of use the thumb as a kind of a little pendulum, and slowly take off a bit at a time. And greenwood would shave off real quick, real fast. So yeah, well, I'll tell you what, we'll go on a little field trip here, and I'll show you. We'll go out into the garden areas and see if we can't find a spoon that's just kind of been laying down for a while. All right, here we are walking through the food forest area, and this is an olive tree. The end of year 2. There's an apricot tree. It's an orange tree. Peach. And what we're looking for is remnants of old spoons, and they're out here. You just have to kind of look around. And in this cluster here, you've got peach, fig, plum, cherry, apples, nectarines, pears. All right, let's look around here. All right, here's the remnants of a spoon build. There's no telling how long it's been sitting here. All right. Okay, here's something. Looks like an old ladle. It's been out here for a good while. Okay. Here's an old goblet. That was 2 summers ago when we made the homemade wine from our grapevines. And you see our eggshells and other compostable stuff scattered all over the place. All right, now here's one that's been sitting out here for a real long time, and it's eroded itself down to nothing. Another one right over there. I'm not sure what this was, but it's obviously something that I made. But a pear tree. All right, we got grapevines. Oh yeah, we got gooseberries. We got a pink lemonade tree, and you can see how things are starting to kind of bud up. We're in that period of weather here in Virginia where it can go from freezing to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, in just a day or so, and that's exactly what it's going to do. And this is a kiwi vine. It's starting to wake up too. Just like last year, I'll probably be out here with little fires or, going, trying to keep things from freezing. And I don't know how well you can see this, but this is a methyl plum that is beginning to bud out. But everything is waking up, and it's way too early to wake up, but this is a bubblegum plum. Alright. One of my massive stack of leaves, there's 4 of them out here that I'll break out the shredder thing and turn all the stuff into the garden. And back here, we got those tumblers. Alright, let's go over here to the bird bath setup. Okay, you see a pole, got the trail cam, it faces the bird bath, and then put a little pole in the ground, a little platform on it, and then the birds land here, 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 sometimes even on the camera. And we get a lot of heavy winds here on the coast of Virginia, and it's heck on fences. So what I do is I coppice the bushes. Coppice meaning make a cut, bend it, and then it'll slowly create a living hedge. The birds love it. The fence is supported by it. Okay. And little birds all over the place. They're saying, Dave, get away, man. It's getting ready to rain big time, so let's get out of here. You get out of here so we can do our thing. All right, well, there's our little field trip. Now we'll head back to the shed. All right, welcome back to the relative warmth of the workshop. And we'll do a little more bowl work here with a hook knife. But okay, now you know why I do what I do. I'm in no rush, no hurry. The things that I do, it could be done in fraction of the time, and I have led that life. But now, for those of you that are nearing that magic moment that you can retire, or you've managed to land some type of a dream job, or that will allow you to, not have to run like crazy and nuts, and I think that's wonderful. But this is it. This is the life of the unhurried old dude. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being a part of the YouTube journey, and even joining Dave Collier Camping over on the Facebook side. But that's it. All right, so hopefully I've answered those couple of questions. How long does it take to do a spoon, and what do I do with them if I don't want them, or not so much don't want them, just let them return to the dust of the earth. I never even really gave any thought to starting a spoon business, to tell you the truth. It just, to me, it's always been just an escape from being in a rush. All right, y'all take care.